Okay, well seriously though, I still have no idea how to make a YouTube intro. So like, you're just gonna deal with it at this point. Alright, what's going on? Happy 4th of July to those of you who celebrate, and it is just too nice of a day to not be out on the bike. I am still chipping away at my break-in period. God. I wish it was like when I bought my Ninja 300. That was also new, right? But that's a water-cooled Japanese engine. You could set the thing on fire and it was going to be totally fine. This is my first Harley, and I'm just doing what the manufacturer says because I really don't want to fuck this up. And I'll tell you, because it would have been really easy to hit that break-in period just if I rode it back and forth to work, but I have so much highway, and they tell you to not go on the highway or hold higher RPMs for extended periods of time and stuff like that. They give you a little chart and it works out to be like 55 in 6th gear, and I'm not doing that all the way to my job, which is like 45 miles one way. That would just take way too damn long. And also, it just makes a little bit more sense to just feel the bike out on some of the really nice roads I have access to out here. So I can't complain too much. It's still a brand new bike. I'm so happy with it. I'm just like, oh man, I have an exhaust at home with me and an air cleaner already sitting on my workbench ready to go on, because I need some volume. Yeah, I need some volume for this thing. I have a set of Vance & Hines short shots in black for this guy. Pull up the black E-shields. I kind of wish I went chrome. I don't know. I'll try the black for now. I like the black. Oh, Mach 1. Nice. I also got the SMS Cycle mini teardrop for it, because the air cleaner on this thing is gigantic. I think the teardrop looks fantastic. I love shit that's been around for a really long time. So I figured I'd try out the mini teardrop and see how I like it. Just to cut away a little bit of the mass over here so I can kind of like really get my legs in a little bit more for some like swoopy shit. I realize this bike isn't really built for that, but if I can get it to where I can kind of like hug it a little bit better with my legs, that might work a little bit better for me. Like, it's not like it's something that I can put stomp grips on, you know? I don't know. I'm new to the Harley thing. I really hope my audio doesn't sound like crap right now, because like my microphone has kind of wiggled out a little forward. I can see it out of the corner of my left eye, and it's just driving me nuts. So much clearer wearing these glasses. I have an Icon Airform, and the helmet has a little lever on the side of the helmet, on the left side, where you can drop down a visor. That's the sound it makes if you heard it. And it's nice having like, oh man, it's way too bright, maybe you'll flip that thing down. But I had a set of glasses that I had bought at the dealership when I was taking my course, and the frames were just too thick, well, like the arms rather. So by the time I had gotten home, the side of my head was just pounding because of these glasses frames just pressed up against the head, because the helmet was still brand new at the time. Like, I haven't broken the helmet in yet either. So, oh man, that sucked. But I don't remember the brand of these glasses. I bought them on Revzilla. They have an orange tint to them. I don't know if you can see in the reflection of the mirror, but they work really well. like them so far. Granted, I've only worn them for a few miles to see how the side of my head feels, because I got a big ass head. And I also wear like a head sock thing under the helmet. It's actually kind of nice when you have a beard. It doesn't kill you with the strap. What way am I gonna go? I'm gonna go left. Oh yeah, right, we're taking the loop. Do the loop-de-loop and blow, and your shoes are looking cool. Oh yeah, I feel like it's nice. You get a little bit of wind noise with this helmet. However, it's nice to have the ventilation if you're a sweaty motherfucker like I am. I went there yesterday for ice cream, and it was good. Yeah, I love Buttonwoods ice cream. I was there yesterday, like I just said, with some buddies, because they had a little car cruise for the 4th of July. I drove my truck because I had a ridiculous outfit I wanted to wear. I will post a picture of it right, maybe here. I don't know how this works, but anyway, they also had an ice cream flavor called red, white, and blueberry. Oh, I got it as a milkshake. It was delicious. I want like 10 gallons more of it. Like, I'm sitting there and like a different person took my order than the person who handed me my milkshake. So I'm wearing an American flag cowboy hat, American flag sunglasses, a t-shirt with a bald eagle with a mullet that says America. I have American flag sweatbands on my wrists, and then this girl comes up to the window. It's like red, white, and blueberry, and then she just sees me standing there like, hell yeah, brother. And she about died. It was great. No, but Buttonwoods was really good. There's always car clubs and like motorcycle clubs and all sorts of people that just go there and get ice cream. Hank's Dairy Bar nearby is also really cool. These are places that have just been around for like ever. So oh, what is that? That's awesome. Voluntown. I love Voluntown. If it wasn't so far away from my job, I would absolutely buy a house out here. Oh yeah, Miata. I love Miatas. Have you ever seen somebody upset driving a Miata? Coincidence? I think not. It's roads like this that are just so nice to live near when you have a motorcycle. It's like, man, I could ride roads like this all day. I do miss my sport bike for stuff like this, but I will say it's really nice being able to just cruise down this road and not fly down it. Like I'm having a nice time. This is just great. More people wave at me on this than on my Ninja. People are just like, hey, he's on a sport bike. Go fuck yourself. But there was a gutter cleaning advertisement sign, and it just made me, I don't know why it made me think of, there's this girl named Maisie on TikTok, and she's from like Wisconsin, I think, and she talks about midwestern dirty talk, and it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Wiscussy. Oh, I want you to fill my potholes. We need somewhere to fill potholes up here in Connecticut, though. God damn. So I was on this road yesterday, and there was a truck following me, like the entirety of the road. It's like up my ass, but they like weren't sure if they wanted to go faster or not, so they would just tailgate me. I'm like, go with me. Look at all that corn. Yeah, that's a lot of corn. I like living near farmland. It's not like some of you guys in big wide open states. It's not like farmlands like that, but it's so hilly and nice. Like look at that house way up there. I love that. And I like those old trucks over there. I like that garage. I would live in that. I want to go to Florida. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate humidity. Like, that's it. That's the whole sentence. I just hate humidity. But you could just be chilling in your living room or something, and a little lizard will go by, and it's the best thing ever. Like, I got rats the size of small dogs up here in Connecticut. We get fisher cats. I don't know if the microphone picked up the sound of that bug just sinking into my windscreen on my helmet, but man, that was a beefy boy. Yeah, we got fisher cats up here, and it's like if you took a weasel and made it into an assault weapon. And yeah, they're fucking horrifying. They will kill you, they will kill your mother, they will kill your cow, they will kill your family. Like, nah, all set. And like, they're fairly common. And we also get regular stuff like coyotes and whatnot, but like, nah, those are alright. If you yell at them, they usually go away. Oh, smells like manure. I mean, you're gonna get that when you live in an area like this. It's just gonna randomly smell like ass. What's this? The OG motorcycle. I don't think the sensor's gonna pick me up. Fucking crime. Fun fact, any of you that like ride more than likely already know this, but stoplights that have a sensor to activate the, like, instead of a timer based cycle, they're not going to pick your motorcycle up unless there's several of you on the sensor. So like, if you don't have a car near you, because sometimes like you can scoot yourself forward and then just kind of like wave the car behind you forward, you're gonna be running a light. As long as it's safe to do so. I love this jack-o'-lantern helmet. Serious headless horseman vibes. Apparently this thing will do a live stream, this GoPro. So like, I kind of want to live stream a ride, but also like, the perk of doing this with a video editing software is that I can cut out any thoughts that I find just too deranged to like let the general public have access to. That's a premium feature. You gotta be close to me for that one. As I tell my therapist. But I don't listen to any headphones or anything when I ride. Like right now, I am getting it as raw as you guys are. And like, I've seen so many C7 Corvettes in the last like 2 days. But anyway, right now I'm getting it just as raw as you guys are. And there's one time I had ridden with headphones and listening to music. It was on my Ninja 300, and I was listening to the Hang On theme, and I almost sent my ass and my Ninja 300 into the woods. So I am all set on music while I ride. I just kind of ride. Just kind of enjoy the sounds of nature and exhaust and looking at green. So if you like green out here, well, for like 6 months anyway, it's all brown and gray and cold. But the times it is warm out here, it is gorgeous and I love it up here. I mean, I also love the winter too, but I can't ride in the winter, which, I mean, you can ride in the winter. It just sucks. My nose, because like sometimes, back when I had my ZX6R, I would tape a Santa hat to my helmet and just kind of ride around town on Christmas Day. And little kids would like point and it'd be great. But I remember during that same winter, I had worked at a Goodyear, right? And I lived about 30 minutes from it. At Goodyear, one of the options you can get to collect your pay is a little bank card, like a debit card, provided by Citibank. And this card sucked. So I get up one Sunday morning to get gas, and I noticed, shit, the car's not working. And this job, it was a crappy job. It didn't give you things like vacation time or paid time off. You just kind of deal with the consequences of life with it. So I go back to my house, I hop on my bike, I put on a hoodie underneath my leather jacket, tuck the hood into my jacket, put my leather on, tuck the hood into my helmet rather, and then I strap up for a cold, cold ride. Cold 30-minute highway ride of freezing my eyeballs off, sticking my like hands that I didn't need for the throttle in the like behind the fairings, like let myself coast so that way I could stick my right hand in. But motorcycles had to brake a lot, so I couldn't do that too much on the highway. Thankfully, my boss let me leave earlier that day because it's really slow. But man, I don't recommend it. I mean, there are guys out there like, oh, you whip. People that get like Alaska that ride with the heated grips and the heated suits and the heated helmets, and like their suit is basically a fucking living room. Yeah, so riding in the really like the super cold sucks. It was like 10 degrees out that day, plus with like highway speed wind chill. Man. There's some kind of like safeguard that an idiot has though. Stuff like that. Drozdick Drive. Yo, I've always wondered how to pronounce that road name, but like I went down it the other day and my phone's GPS pronounced it. I'm like, oh! Is that how you pronounce it? Like, I think I'm sometimes a little bit dyslexic. I want to kick this can. Yeah! I kicked the can. But, yeah, sometimes I think I'm mildly dyslexic, because, like, I'll see words like that. Like, I'm in college, like, I can read very well, I can speak okay. I have a nasally annoying voice, but when I see words like Drozdik, my mind is just like, what? Holy manhole cover. Here for your manhole. Okay, well I got no trail of oil following me here. That's good at least. I'm halfway to my braking period being done, and I just want to put my exhaust on and ruin people's lives with it. Oh man, it's such a nice day. It's a shame I have to go to work tonight, but you gotta pay to play. I'm excited to get past my break-in period. And also, going back to that, is I'll finally be able to do highway riding. And some people say, like, yeah, you can just grind the highway, ride how you want, whatever. With my Ninja or like my Yamaha, I would have totally agreed. But I feel like this, I feel like if I don't treat it right, it could possibly be more temperamental in the future. And this is my first brand new thing in a very long time. So, I'm going to do it how the manufacturer says to. And not give myself a bad day. Like, yeah, because it's like, you know, continuous, like, highway speeds, like, 65 plus. Because, like, right now, the motor is, like, clearances are being made. The clearances and tolerances, those are, like, because right now, tolerances and clearances are currently being made by the engine. Like, it's, everything's bedding in, it's getting used to itself. So I think it makes sense, right? And granted, there are brand new motorcycles that leave the factory floor with the pipes and the air cleaners and stuff on them. However, I do want to experience this bike factory for a little bit too. Because this is my first Harley, it's my first cruiser, so I feel like it makes a bit of sense to do as well. Lots of down branches. I love Homburg orchards. I know I just got a bike, but I'm like, damn, I can't wait for fall. I want to go apple picking. I love apple picking. I love apples. I love doing all that cute fall shit. I love this bridge. Hello, Seagull. So yeah, I don't really want to beat on this thing too much while I'm just getting used to it. Like, I'm just breaking in. I'm like, great, I can handle this thing pretty well so far. Like, you know, U-turns and stuff like a lot of that stuff's kind of tricky. However, like, the class really, really helps me break a lot of bad habits I have. If you are somebody who's a rider who hasn't actually taken an MSF course, I know there's a lot of them out here. Take the course, trust me. I had a great time. I learned a lot. It helped me break a lot of really crappy habits I had while riding. it helped me do things like, you know, the tight U-turns, which I had a problem with for sometimes. Like, I would do like a really good left, and then I'd go to turn right, do a right U-turn, and like, oh god. I might actually put a clip of it from the course right above or below or in the video, you know what I mean. I'm not good at this, but either way, it definitely really helped. And plus, like, that dealership gives you discounts on gear, which is actually pretty helpful. Because, like, with motorcycling, there are ways to get into it with a budget, and there are some solid budget items as far as motorcycles, gear, you know, equipment parts, like maintenance items, so on and so forth. However, there's a certain extent, right, where I feel like you do have to pay to play. Like, don't skimp out. Like, if you buy safety stuff, don't buy cheap stuff, because like, if you're gonna buy shitty gear, you might as well just not wear any. Okay, well, I think that's about gonna do it for today. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about the frequency of filming, how much I want to spend editing, how I want to go about this in general. But like, I'm just trying to really make videos that I would want to watch, and taking people for the ride if they want to come. And like, hey, if you like the content, cool, feel free to hit that like big dumb red button. If you don't like it, cool, I hope you have a good day, and I hope in the future you decide to come along for the ride. Either way, I hope you have a great evening. I'm gonna ride my bike a little bit more and then go home and make myself some food because I am fat and I am hungry. And I will see you guys next time.